Hey guys, welcome back to another episode in the series Short Inspirational with your girl Ancelena Versatility, boy, the channel where you get a little bit of this and a little bit of that. The channel that keeps you encouraged, inspired, and motivated to be the best version of yourself. This afternoon, this topic that I will be speaking to you on, as you can see the title, parent well. It's such an important topic and a one that I feel that is necessary for me to use and encouraged and beseech and implore all the parents out there this afternoon to parent well. I am a parent myself, so I believe, some people would say, who is you to be given certain advice? But being that I am a parent, it qualifies me this afternoon to speak on this topic. A young parent too. My daughter is only 6 years old, going on 7. So guess what, guys? Stay tuned to the channel as we talk a little bit about parenting well. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If it is your first time over here, don't forget to leave your feedback by commenting on this video, and don't forget to share out the video so another parent like us can be in tune and be encouraged this afternoon, this beautiful Monday afternoon. Don't touch that dial, stay tuned. Yes, man, we'll be talking some sense as usual. Life happens to us. We need to be encouraged. We need to be inspired. A little inspiration goes a long way. And I am here to do just that this afternoon. Give you a little pat on the shoulder, a little rub on the back, and let you know that you're doing well. Keep going, continue. Hi. Yes, man. So our topic this afternoon, parent well. Oh my God, parent well. People, we live in a time where I observed that social media has more influence over our children than us. If you believe that statement to be true, just like up the video. I think it is so true. They are to themselves on their gadget sometimes. We don't even know what they're watching. We don't even know who they're talking to. We don't even know what they are posting because we just allow them. So that is one of the reasons why this topic came about this afternoon. Parenting well involves creating an environment where our children can thrive and reach their full potential, both personally and as members of society. Who are you training? What are you building for society? While there is no guidelines, and we often say that we are just thrown out there to be parents, some of us, we weren't prepared for it. Right? It's like you're kicked under the bus and say, go, go be parent. So there are no guidelines, there are no manuals. But guess what? Common sense is always an option. As adults people, we know right from wrong. We know good from bad. Our life growing up, sometimes I recall our life growing up is an example. We know the type of child that we ourselves used to be, the things that we used to do, even though we are in different area. The whole cell phone and so was not so much prevalent. I didn't get my first phone, and guess what, was bangers, no smartphone, until I think I was in what, second or third form thereabout. So in parenting well, I believe a little of the four different parenting styles is a good blend. We have authoritarian, we have authoritative, we have permissive, and we have the uninvolved parent. Yes, sometimes we have to be permissive, sometimes we have to be uninvolved, and I will explain those further. We don't always have to be authoritative or the authoritarian, meaning we are dictating and we are demanding it must go our way or no way. As parents, no, we cannot. Each of the four parenting style, I believe, that has its place in parenting well. So a little of the uninvolved, as I said, and a little of the permissiveness is good. Why do I say this? We have to create a balance. Simple. We have to create a balance. You can't be too strict. That come with the authoritarian, right? You can't be too strict or demanding all the time. No. And the authoritative, those two, strict and demanding. We can't be like that all the time. You have to be a little permissive and give your child a little independence to make their own choice or to take their own decision. While at the same time, even though you're allowing them to make choices and decisions, you are there to offer guidance to them. Nowadays, in today's society, we see where parents we see where parents fall into two main categories, however. So they don't have a blend, they don't have a blend of the four, but they fall in two main categories. Which two categories do you think? The permissive, just allowing your child, and the uninvolved, because we are so caught up in life doing our own thing. As parents, we are not very involved in our children's life. May it be work or friends or whatever it is that we do. So sometimes our children are parenting them a parent their own self. It is often said that it is because, so why we have so much or so many permissive and so many uninvolved children, it is said that it is because children are having children. So it is like they are growing up together. They are growing up together, so they have more of a sibling or friend relationship rather than a child and parent relationship. And you would agree with me, because I I have seen this where the parent is not so much the parent. It's like siblings living, because I would have had this child in my early teen. So the child has now grown to be 12 and 13, and I am probably what, in my early 20s. So I am not fully mature, but the devil is a liar. What do you mean you're not fully mature? Come on. I beg to differ from that narrative. I believe once you become a parent, look here, man, something's supposed to trigger off in here. So that is my belief. So while age, I am not saying that age cannot be a factor. While age can be a factor in parenting well, it doesn't have to be. As Mr. Look, while something must trigger off in here. So I am a mother now. What is my role? I am a father now. What is my role? Parents, you have to take the decision as to what type of contribution you want your child to make in society. So that is it. That is what you're gonna think about. What contribution do I want my child? What impact do I want my child to have on society? And guess what? Start working from there. Once you have taken that decision, start working from there. Stop allowing social media, young parents, young mothers, young fathers, and other external forces to grow and to influence your child the wrong way. That's why I'm gonna say this without reservation. That's why we have so many nuisance in society, so many menace in society, because the parents, they are uninvolved and so permissive. They allow every and anything to take place. Stop it. But you're a young parent. Stop it. Be more involved. Be more involved and less permissive. Whilst there is place for them, you have to be more involved and less permissive. Know what they are watching or listening to, who their friends are, who they are talking to, and what they are talking about. Because some of these young kids, they are having some type of conversation. Sometimes you have your good picking, but because you are so permissive and so uninvolved, that child is led astray, made by social media or made by the crowd that they are a part of. So because you don't know the crowd that they are part of, you don't know who they are talking to, what they are talking about, they are led down the wrong path. They are influenced the wrong way. And sometimes when you find out the seed has been planted and it start germinate, so it is so hard for you to do damage control. Be involved, parents. Be involved, parents. Know your children's friend, the conversation they're having. I know some of you gonna say privacy is important. Oh yes. So while privacy and trust, if you trust your child and you want to give them privacy, it's very important. But guess what? It must be earned. It must be earned. I must know that I can trust you. So if I can trust you, I will give you your privacy. But if you break that trust, oh my God, that privilege will be taken away. We have to set boundaries. I'm getting to those points. Don't allow your negligence. I'm speaking to a mother and a father right now, to produce a damaged goods or a damaged product for society. I just talk about the nuisance and the menace to society. Come on, we see them out there. We're not turning a blind eye. Show up for your children. Show up for your child. Support them and allow them to feel your presence, your care, and your love. What did I just say? Show up for your children. Support them. Let them know that you are there, you are behind them, you're rooting for them. And allow them to feel your presence. Let them know that you care and you love them. A child who knows that mommy is going to come or daddy is going to come and report day is going to buckle down, settle down, and do them work in a school. Because them know say, when mommy and daddy come, mommy and daddy want good report. But a parent who is uninvolved and report their school from last year to this year, and the child going on next grade, and it is still there. Get involved, parents. Parent well. I am now going to move down to a few key elements of parenting well. First one, show unconditional love and affection. When we show genuine care and warmth, both physically and emotionally, letting your child know that you love and value them. Show genuine care and warmth. Let your child know, man, that you value and you love them. Not just say it. I talk about love. It's an action word. One of our video last week. Set clear communication. That's number 2. Encourage open and honest conversations. Listen actively to your child's thoughts and feelings and explaining your decisions in an age appropriate manner. So when you listen to what they have to say and now you're telling them why you do something or why you have to take this action, you do it in a way that they can understand what you are saying. The next one, be a positive role model. Lead by example. Mighty God, this one is so important. Don't let it be do as I say but not as I do. Lead by example. Demonstrate the type of behavior and the values that you want your child to learn and emulate from you. Be your child's first role model. Oh my God. Me know say me and my daughter role model. So me have to live right and me have to do right. Me have to behave right. Because she's always saying, Mommy, I want to be like you. I wanted this like you. I wanted that like you. So we should be one of the greatest influence on our child. Not social media. Number 4, set clear boundaries and rules. Establish clear expectations and boundaries. Ensuring consistency in enforcement while remaining flexible and understanding of individual needs. So if you see that you have established this rule or boundary or something, but it doesn't really work for your child, you can always be flexible to change it based on what your child would have expressed with you, because it's not your way or the highway parent. No, it's not that. The next one, encourage independence. Gradually allow your child to make age appropriate choices and decisions. I would have mentioned something like that already. Supporting their growth and the self-reliance. So you don't make all the decisions and all the choices for your children. Allow them to do that. That is how the permissive aspect of parent comes in, and also the uninvolved. You just sit back and you allow them to take certain decisions and make certain choices and also learn from them, right? Employ a positive disciplinary method. So focus on teaching and redirecting rather than punishing. So it's not always about punishing the child for what he or she has done. You have to also let them know why this action. Why am I upset because you did this, and why you should not do it again. So you're going to use positive reinforcement such as timeouts and consequences that are age appropriate and help your child to learn from their mistakes. We're coming down nicely. Set aside quality time and play. Oh my God, this is important. I need to do this more often for my daughter. Oh my God, I play with her sometimes, but I don't get the opportunity to do it very often, as much as possible, like every day. Sometimes she wants to play, but mommy has to work. I have to be doing something. So as parents, we have to make an effort to spend dedicated time with our children, playing, engaging in activities, and create positive memories together. Be patient. Number 8, be patient, oh my God, and forgiving. So recognize that children make mistakes and that parenting is a journey. Be patient, understanding, and willing to forgive, fostering a safe and supportive environment. You can't be one parent if you can't forgive your child. Huh? You have to. You have to be able to forgive your child or your children. Number 9, self-reflection and continuous improvement. Still on parenting well, this is for you. Acknowledge your strength and area for growth as a parent. So you're going to acknowledge your own strength, and then you're going to see which area. I always do that. And I talk to God about that. Areas for growth as a parent. So in this regard, you can seek support when needed and continuously reflect on your approach to parenting. How did I do this? Did I school her properly for this? Did this type of method that I used to punish her, did it work for her? What else can I do? If you cannot do it, you can also find support. Number 10 and final, prioritize your child's well-being. Being a good parent also means prioritizing the child's well-being, taking care of their physical and mental health, and helping them to develop into happy and healthy person. Into a happy and a healthy person. This is very important because we don't want to produce damaged goods. We don't want to send damaged goods to school. That's why we have so much trouble in the schools, because some of our children, they are damaged because there's some of us who are not parenting well. We don't cater to the needs and the development of our children, whether it be mentally, physically, emotionally. Look here, parenting well, it takes efforts. It takes effort, my parents. There is no one way of doing anything, but there is right and wrong way of parenting. We cannot sit back and allow social media to influence our children more than us. We cannot sit back and be uninvolved and allow our children to go down the wrong path. What is it? What are we building for society? I want you to reflect on that as we go to our scriptural reference or reinforcement this afternoon. And it comes to us from Proverbs 22 and verse 6. What does it say? Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Parents, my final words to you this afternoon: sow the seed you want to reap. Sow the seed you want to reap. If you sow corn, you cannot reap apples. Remember that. Whatever you sow, whatever you have planted in your child, your children, that is what you are going to reap. God bless you immensely this afternoon. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Short Inspirational with your girl, Ancelena Boyd. Don't forget to like this video, share out the video, comment on the video, and if it's your first time passing through over here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Peace. God bless you. Shalom. Bye-bye.